toxic masculinity.
Pelosi says she would fight Capitol protesters.
Yeah, did you hear about this?
No.
No. Nancy Pelosi said that she would physically fight the Capitol protesters if she had run into them. That she would physically fight them.
You can spit on her, she will die. Like sand over the... whatever.
That is my wife, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's read this. This is pretty funny. I mean, this is just like laughable. I feel like this is like, you know, when you're watching a boxing match or something, or you're watching like a like an MMA fight, you know, some totally fat, out of shape loser in the corner is like, ha, I could take him. It's a Nancy Pelosi feel. Pelosi on January 6th, they could have had a battle on their hands if the mob had caught her. It just cracks me up. Washington. Okay, I don't know why they put Washington there, but that's where they're reporting from, I guess. On her 100th birthday as speaker, on her birthday. Why did I say that? It doesn't say that. It's not written there. Why did I read birthday? I'm an idiot. Okay. On her 100th day as Speaker of the 117th Congress, Nancy Pelosi discussed the dramatic events that opened her tenure when a mob that stormed the Capitol wanted to kill her. Of course, it's USA Today, everybody. So ignore the spin. Ignore the spin. That's what they're setting out to do, she told USA Today. If her security agents hadn't managed to evacuate from the White House chamber in time, she's saying if they hadn't evacuated her. Asked if that frightened her, she replied, "Well, I'm pretty tough. I'm a street fighter." A street fighter. They would have had a battle on their hands. Yeah, you know that game from the 90s, Street Fighter for the Nintendo? You don't remember this game? It was also like
What year?
the 1990s? Oh yeah, you weren't born yet.
Hello. You forgot you have a young wife.
I forget. Yeah, anyway, when I was a child, there was a game called Street Fighter. I was more like a teenager, but anyway, they had an arcade version, and they had I think it was for maybe Super Nintendo, Street Fighter, and one of the characters was Nancy Pelosi, and you could fight with Nancy Pelosi. Please, if there's somebody who can do animation, please do Nancy Pelosi in Street Fighter, because that's hilarious. I will tweet that out. I don't have a huge Twitter following, but maybe I'll tell Gorka to tweet it. All right, let's see here. There we go. Besides, she said with a laugh, lifting her foot clad in her classic 4-inch high stilettos, I would have had these to use as weapons. Oh my God. This woman it's so funny because none of the protesters at the Capitol were at all going to try to hurt anybody that was there. Nobody there was violent. But you know who is talking about violence? Nancy Pelosi. She wants to physically assault people who are peacefully protesting, walking casually through the Capitol. She wants to physically attack them.
Yeah.
He already knows he's running away. I just have to reach for a piece of paper, and he knows I'm going to throw it out. I, too, am violent, Nancy Pelosi. I throw paper at my cat. Oh, there he goes. All right, let's see here. In a wide-ranging interview, Pelosi described a historic start for the new Congress as President blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares. She says, I'll never forgive trauma caused by the rioters. When Pelosi talked about the January 6th assault, her voice became lower and more intense. I was never personally afraid because I had much security. I had so much security for myself, she said. I was afraid for everybody else, and I'll never forgive them. The trauma that they caused to the staff and the members. Now, I didn't endure any trauma because I'm a street fighter. But the staff, the poor staff, and the other members of Congress, they were traumatized because they're not street fighters like me. She's so ridiculous. Many are still dealing with the after effects, she said. I do think it'll have an impact on how people decide to come to work here or stay to work here, and then the rest, I don't know what that means. Anyway, then she moves on to talk about other crap. But look at that amazing. Let's do the full frame there. Look at this Street Fighter, everybody. Oh man, She's dangerous. Look at her rip that paper up. God, ruthless street fighter. Oh man, look at her writing and then doing this with her hand. I think that's a karate move. I think that's that might be some Brazilian jiu-jitsu is doing there. Let's see. Oh, look at her surprise. That's kung fu right there. Oh, look, this is a little karate chop. This is called the Pelosi distance sarcastic clap. Oh, look at, I believe this is judo. This is some form of judo. Hi-ya! I think that's what she's doing right there. Look at all the she's amazing. She's so tough. Look at those veins. Cuz she's been working out. Yeah, she's clearly going to kick some butt when those protesters walk in casually. Anyway, all right, enough joking around. Darling, you're not going to believe this.
Yes.
That's the end of the news. We're only doing two stories. We're only doing, God Lord. We're only doing 4 stories from now on because we've realized that 5 and plus tends to lead us astray. We tend to do shows that are way too long, and then I can't get any work done for the rest of the day because I'm exhausted. So we've decided to try to keep these to an hour, and so we're only doing 4 stories from now on. How are we doing time-wise? Oh, 10
Perfect.
minutes.
You still have time for super chats and questions.
Perfect. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
It's all you, baby.
We have 2 super chats, I believe. First one will be from Titus Billingsley.
Probably Titus is my guess.
Titus Billings. Okay. You're all are the best. Love the deep dive, Mr. Reagan research.
Yeah, Mr. Reagan. Well, there's a great video coming out tomorrow morning. It's about a. This is a weird. I'm gonna what? What's going on? Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, my mistake. Yeah, there's a good video coming out tomorrow. You know how they got all these riots going on because some like gangbanger tried to.
You can't call it like this.
What?
You can't call it like
I can't call it like what?
You can't even call it riots. It's not riots. It's
Toxic Masculinity. Weekdays, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific.